Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to play for you is some simpish type of things, man. Some of these men are, you know, you have your sucker simp, and this is for me. This what I don't think there's a such thing as one type of simp. You got your sucker simp, you got your lame simp. The lame simp is the person that uses his money, his resources, his assets in order to try to attract a woman and to keep a woman and to keep that woman messing with him. That's the lame simp because he cannot have any personality, have no swag, no personality, no game to pull a woman, so he uses things like that to get a woman, okay? That's your lame simp, okay? Your sucker is basically a good guy who actually is a good guy. He's not trying to use his resources to keep a woman. He really tried to use his personality. He really cares about the woman. He wants to see the best for the woman. He's a good guy, but he's naive and gullible. And that woman takes advantage of his heart. Okay, so that's the sucker simp. So what I'm going to show you is a sucker simp. Okay, a sucker simp, man, from what I can see. And it could be a mixture, because sometimes it could be a mixture, but it's mostly like a sucker simp. So anyway, get ready to see this right quick, and it's going to be crazy. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. So I pull it up on your screen. You know how I get down with it, baby. Give me a moment. There it is. Let's play it.
I left my laptop over here, so I came to get it. And I get here, and the person that I had to be daddy for, because he didn't want to be a dad in the beginning, you know, he in the house with his game hooked to the TV I bought. You know what I'm saying?
Now dig this, all right? So basically, this man is taking care of another man's kid. He got a baby mama that's not his baby mama, it's somebody else's baby mama. They broke up. He done came in, saved the day, saved this woman, saved the child, you know, moved into the house and stuff like that, taking care of the kid, taking care of the woman. He has to leave for 3 or 4 days because she tells him that she needs space for some whatever reason. Even though he's paying bills there, he takes off. I guess he thought, okay, I'm gonna let her go ahead and get a little space. You fit to see this. But while he's gone, her baby daddy is coming over there, hooking up his video game to the TV that he paid for. He's smashing the baby mama, man. He's still having relations with the baby mama. But let's continue.
His clothes in here. He just chilling. I got to leave. I live here.
Until we finish talking.
I live here. He's gone. He's gone. You proud of yourself?
Post it on Facebook.
You proud of yourself?
Hey.
It's
Proud
funny?
of myself.
It's funny. Okay. His gang hooked the TV I bought. And then she gives the daughter I've been raising, the daughter I taught how to speak, the daughter I taught how to walk, the daughter I taught how to use the pot. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying?
See, here's the crazy part. When you fall into this type of situation, man, he's saying he gave her to the baby daddy. That was never your child. Even though you did all those great, wonderful things, and this is not a skit. You'll see that there's a police officer in here too, okay? So I thought it was a skit at first. I had this clip for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now. I just never used it till I went back over it. But long story short, this man is so delusional. When you date baby mamas, man, and you fall in love with baby mama, you'll fall in love with the child too, and you become delusional to the point where you'll begin to see that child as your own flesh and blood, as your own seed. So therefore, you begin to act like a father. Like he said, I taught her how to talk, how to pee in the pot, all this stuff that a father should be doing for the child. So since he has stepped in and become the stepfather, now he getting stepped on by that woman. You see what I'm saying? That's not your child, but he done established that bond with that child. But that is not your kid. This is why I keep telling you, gentlemen, if you're childless, you should be with childless women if you're going to be serious. You should not be dealing with these women who got all these different baby daddies and one baby daddy and all this stuff like that, because you will never become first in her life. You will always be used, because this is what's going on here. This man is getting used.
Shit crazy, man. You just said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said had AIDS, all this shit. You said he came to pick up something. It's about loyalty. It's about Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. You know, the dude, listen, you asked me to have a baby with you and killed it.
I dig that, man. Now he said that this is what a lot of baby mamas do. They will down talk their baby daddies, especially when they care about them. If you meet a woman and she keep talking about her ex, she still care about him. I don't care if she's talking good, she's talking bad, she still care about him in some kind of way. Now she witnessed for it to say that he got AIDS. She's telling him everything negative about him so that he won't feel insecure, so that he won't feel that there's a chance that she'll get back with him. So she's running game. She's telling him everything that he needs to hear to think that there's no opportunity of her getting back with him. You see what I'm saying? So that's why she's saying all that stuff to him. And then he said that she said they wanted a kid. He got her pregnant and she deleted that child. She's just playing the game. There are women that are so heartless that will give you their womb, create a baby, just to get you even more emotionally attached to them, purposely lose or delete the kid because she has no emotion towards that kid whatsoever. Some women are like this. But meanwhile, that guy, he has more emotion for you, more of an emotional attachment to you because he's seeing you now as the mother of his child. Women will use their womb as bargaining chips. Women will use their wombs as bargaining chips. And they will use their wombs as stepping stones to get to the next level. Let's go.
Yeah, because you got this dude.
I was paying for everything. I'm not gonna.
When were you were not paying for everything. You had a baby. Okay. You had a baby with a dude while you were homeless and no car. You had the baby. Okay. You're not 17 now and he back around with his PlayStation hooked to my TV. Co-parent, you had a parent in the house. What you talking about co-parenting? You just kicked her parent that taught her how. I taught her how to talk. I taught her how to use the pot. I taught her how to walk. And you talking about you had a co-parent with this guy who didn't want to be a parent?
Now check this out, man. I want y'all to understand. He keeps being repetitive. The reason why he keeps saying, I taught her how to do this, I put on the pot, all this stuff, because that meant something to him. It meant nothing to her. And the child is too young for it to mean anything to the child. It meant something to him. That's why he keep bringing it up. And also, he's using those things as a way to convince her to leave that other man alone and to get with him because of all these wonderful qualities, because of X, Y, and Z. I did X, Y, and Z. That's why you should see me in a higher or have higher esteem for me. That's why you should want me over him. He's trying to sales pitch. This is a sales pitch. He's trying to sell himself to her. Okay? That's why he keep bringing it up. Why would you do this to me after I built this house for you? Why would you do this to me when I helped you with your credit? Why would you do this for me when I used to pick you up from the work when your car was broke down? Men say those things when they are still trying to keep the woman. When a man start telling a woman everything he's done, it's because he's trying to keep that woman. He's not ready to let her go. Even if she is a mustard back heifer, even if she's no good for him, even if she has strayed away, played games, slept with different men, even when he's hurt, he'll bring up all of the things that he has done for that woman because he still is in love with that woman. When you are emotionally attached to a woman, you are at your most weakest point in life, especially when you are emotionally attached to a woman that's no good. Okay? That's why he's doing that. That's why men do that. Even when they are with a bad woman and they know that the woman is bad, they hurt, but they still have this scarcity mindset where they don't want to lose them. Some men are like that, not all. But that's what men who are mostly like a sucker simp and a lame simp tend to do. They start to talk about what they have done for them in order to try to convince them and persuade them and to sway them to stay with them, even when they're not good for them. It's weakness.
You could be on her life, but quite frankly, we're not going to be together. I didn't want to be with you.
You want to be with him. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV that I...
No.
Why his PlayStation end up here? So he came to pick up Summer.
Already squared away.
He came to pick up Summer. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV.
He came over yesterday to see Summer.
You said he left his PlayStation.
Yes.
And he came to pick her up 12 o'clock in the morning.
Got here at 11.
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin. Really, Justin.
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin. What you gonna
Why was he here yesterday?
to come chill with Summer?
You said get Summer. Now it's chill with Summer. You said he came to get Summer yesterday, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV I bought. He back here today at 12 a.m. to pick up Summer. His PlayStation still hooked to the TV. 3 days after you told me I had to leave because you needed to focus on you and your career, and niggas, dudes, you ain't have space for that. You ain't have space for our relationship. The person that's been here through thick and thin, regardless if I stayed home a week because Summer got sick and got me sick, and I couldn't go to work and gave you 300 out of the 350 I made because I was sick. Whatever I got, I give, and that.
You see, that's a sucker simp, and that's the cop I was telling you about. If you look at the screen, that's the police officer. He listened to this BS. Now look, he's steady telling her everything that he's done for her because he's hurt, but he's still trying to sell himself to that woman. After all these things I did for you, you would do this to me. After all these things I've done for you, you would leave me for him. After all these things that I've done for you, you're going to leave me for him. Now, don't be this, y'all. Gentlemen, this is a sucker simpish stuff right here. This is simpish. Don't do this. This is very simpish right here, man. This is what happens when you put a woman on the pedestal and you overvalue the woman that you are with. He values more what that woman thinks and feel about him than he does himself. He don't value his own self-respect. He don't understand his own worth. This is simp stuff. This is being a sucker simp. Okay? This is not the lame simp from what I'm listening to. This is someone who really cared about another man's child that wasn't his and a woman. This is the naive, gullible sucker simp. Not the lame simp that I told you about in the beginning. This is the sucker simp. And there's a lot of sucker simps out there as well. Let's keep going.
That's the real. Come on,
Okay,
bro.
we're gonna talk about money. Let's talk about
It ain't about money. It's about loyalty. It's about. Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. Yo, but you just said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said had AIDS, all this shit. You said he came to pick up Summer, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV. That's what.
Enough of that, man. Now, what I'm gonna do? This is crazy, man. The stuff that these men, that you gentlemen go through, that you allow yourself to go through, that's really what it is. So you gotta take accountability for being with a stupid person like that. Now, a lot of y'all, gentlemen, get into these situations and you start to regret what you have done. You feel bad. You feel that, how could I be so stupid? How could I be such a big fool for this woman? Okay? Regret. You're regretting things. But let me tell you, regret is nothing more but self-disappointment. You're disappointed in yourself. You're disappointed in your actions and your behavior. You're disappointed in yourself because you felt that you deserve better, but you didn't allow yourself to have better. You're disappointed in your judgment and all that. The only way you deal with regret and disappointment, self-disappointment and regrets, is that you look at what you did and you accept it. You accept what you did, and then you forgive yourself for what you've done. That's how you overcome regret. That's why people say, man, I regret doing this to her. I regret doing this to them. Man, I have a lot of regrets in my life. All you're saying is that you are disappointed with yourself. Okay? You have to forgive yourself. So you have to accept what you've done because you can't change what you've done. You have to accept it, then you have to forgive yourself for doing it. Now, forgiveness is not changing what has happened, but it is accepting what has happened and moving on. Okay? Because there's a lot of men who've been burned by women who still think about it to this day. Like, I can't believe what I've done. I've been through that before too in my lifetime. Okay, I can tell you the truth. But when you think like that, you never grow from it. Okay? You try to change and readjust how you see women, how you deal with women, but you need to completely grow and self-heal from that. So you have to forgive yourself for disappointing yourself. Disappointing others is one thing. If you have children and you disappoint your children, you look in their eyes, it can hurt. But when it really hurts is when you understand how much you hurt them, and then you start to regret what you've done, and then you begin to feel disappointed in yourself. That's a whole different level of pain. I hope I'm saying it right to you. I know I have so much thoughts in my mind, and I've been trying to speak it out, and I be passionate about it, and I stumble all over the place, but I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. Okay? Now, listen to this. Now, this is gonna blow your mind what you finna watch right now.
Now I want to ask y'all a question. Am I wrong? I just ended a 5-year relationship with this woman because she found out that her baby daddy got killed about 2 weeks ago. And she always told me how they was close. They good co-parents, and I ain't gonna lie, everything been straight. Never thought anything of it. But she just texted me today talking about she went to the tattoo place and got his name tatted and shit, talking about RIP him. Bitch, what? Bitch, that shit over with. She got this nigga name tatted. She like, oh, but he's dead. That's my child's father. We had a good bond, and I'm forever sad. And all this shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You single. Obviously, your loyalty lied with that nigga. So, I don't give a fuck if it's been 5 years. You got this nigga named tatted. Can't be your baby daddy. Get her obituary.
Now, let me tell you something. What you need to understand here, when you're dealing with a baby mama, you gotta always remember, man, that you were never her first choice. You might not even be a second or third choice. Every woman who purposely intended to get pregnant by a man always wanted it to work with that man. Okay? They always did. There's going to be a unique type of bond between her and him. Even if they hate each other right now, even if they can't stand each other's guts, you will never be able to take away the fact that they are linked together because of a child. There will always be a relationship there some kind of way or another. It's just what it is. Even if he's not active, even if you don't want to be a part of that, there will still be the fact that she is linked to another man. And you was never her first choice. Okay? You were never her first choice. That man, if some of these women that you're dating who are baby mamas, if their baby daddies actually got their crap together, if they actually changed their ways and did good, they will drop you at a drop of a hat. They will leave you to get with the baby daddy because they really would like to have the original biological father to take care of that child. It brings that dream back into reality, what she first had. So I keep telling you, you really shouldn't get serious with a baby mama, man. Especially this one. This woman went and got a tattoo of her baby daddy while she is in a current relationship of 5 years to another man. It don't matter if the man passed away. I agree with him. If your baby daddy passed away, ain't got nothing to do with him and you should not be getting a picture or a name of your baby daddy on your body when you with another man. You shouldn't do it. So now he got to see another man's face or another man's name on your body, the body that he claimed is his because y'all in a relationship. I'm gonna put you on game too. If a woman does something like that, that baby daddy was still screwing her. There's no way. There's no way that a woman who is completely detached and not connected to a man will still go out to a tattoo parlor behind his back because he didn't know about it till after she did it. She's not going to do that unless she still have some type of connection to him, and most likely it's an emotional, spiritual, and physical connection. You are just a placeholder, you're just a rebound, or you're just a safe guy who brings stability because baby daddy ain't doo-doo. Okay? She don't love you. He did the right thing by breaking up with her. He did the right thing. Okay? Learn. Well, I'm gonna holler at y'all a little later. Y'all take it easy. As I always say, take it easy here. Yeah.
Say that you